Hello and welcome to another edition of Town Talk. My name is Matt Beta with townsquarebuzz.com. Welcome back to our chat with Kevyn Robertson, director and choreographer for McKinney Summer Musicals Hello Dolly this July. Now we're going to talk more about you personally, Kevyn. How long have you been in McKinney? What brought you here?
1978. So I know that doesn't make me a real McKinneyite yet. I've been told you have to be here about 50 years for that to happen. But my husband and I met in school at UT in Austin. Okay. And when he graduated and finished law school, we came to McKinney, and we've been here ever since.
Oh, that's fantastic. So glad you're here, obviously, for so many reasons. When did you start getting involved with the community theater and then later to be MSM?
It was toward the end of the 80s. I started working. In fact, that's where I met Dr. Mac Hill, who's one of our most beloved regular performers. He's always been a supporter and advocate of community theater, and we actually met in a production of You Can't Take It With You. And he had already retired. You know, he's the oldest he has been our most senior cast member, and he was the first pediatrician in Collin County, but he had retired and couldn't be my kid's doctor, but I was so grateful to have the opportunity to meet him and get to know him.
And he's going to be is he in Hello Dolly?
Oh yes. Couldn't do it without Mac.
Of course. Wonderful. So this takes a lot of work every year. What keeps you going?
Several people ask me that during the year, especially when we have there are ups and downs with every production, and during the down times, people usually ask me that when we're facing a particular challenge. But I just love watching. I'm a very process-oriented person, and I love watching the pieces come together. When we're arriving at the theater, and all of a sudden we see that set, and then the costume crew comes in with the costumes that have been done. I've been working with the actors and the singers and the dancers. Their mouths are open when they see what has been accomplished there. It's such a symbiotic relationship. Then we hear that orchestra tune up and play, and it's just very rewarding.
It is. Are you paid for this work?
No, I volunteer my time. There are so many volunteers. In fact, Noelle Chesney, our music director, Buddy Matei, our orchestra director, they volunteer their time. All of our fundraising efforts go into paying for the professional orchestra, providing the sets, the lighting, paying for facilities, and we focus on that for our audience's enjoyment.
All right, so tell us something that very few people know about you, Kevyn.
Oh, well, something that always seems to interest people when we're talking musical theater, shows and history, whatever. I had the opportunity to meet and work with so many talented people in my undergraduate days at UT in Austin, and one of them was Steve Barton. Steve and I got to dance Romeo and Juliet together, and he went on to have a very successful professional career, and he became the original Raoul in Phantom of the Opera. So Steve's is the gorgeous voice you hear on the CD when you are listening to the CD, and it's just always an interesting little note that I got to work with him.
Fascinating. Great. So what do you enjoy doing when you're not consumed with MSM? Fun.
For fun.
Yeah.
For fun. We stay very close to our families. My family is here in the Dallas area. My husband Rex is in Austin. I'm involved with the children's music programs at my church, and I teach during the long year movement and dance classes at Chamberlain Performing Arts.
Okay.
And just enjoy. I exercise. I try to exercise to help me deal with the hectic schedule that always comes with MSM. And that's probably it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us for this Town Talk.
Thank you.
And I strongly invite and encourage all of our readers and viewers of Town Square Buzz to go to see Hello Dolly this July. It really is a magical experience, and you'll be blown away by it. And that's not just because I'm in it too,
but a big part.
Yeah. So you can find more information on McKinneySummerMusicals.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. And thanks so much for watching Town Talk with TownsquareBuzz.com.